You ever meet someone who thinks the rules don't apply to them? That was the kind of woman I dealt with one day at my job. Arrogant, entitled, and ready to step over anyone to get her way. But she didn't count on me giving her a taste of her own medicine in front of everyone. If you've ever wanted to see instant karma delivered with a smile, you're going to love this story. Hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoy satisfying revenge tales, and let's get into it. Years ago, I was working in a busy retail store with multiple cash registers. The setup was simple: one main register at the front and a second register, mine, that opened only when the lines got too long. I was second on call, which basically meant that when the main cashier was overwhelmed, I'd step in, open my till, and help move things along. Our store had a clear policy. If I opened my register, I would make eye contact and gesture to the next customer in the other line, the person who had been waiting the longest, and invite them over. Fair, organized, respectful. Everyone knew the rule. Well, almost everyone. It was one of those days when the line was getting restless. I got the nod to open my register, so I looked over and gestured to the next person in the other line. An older gentleman, maybe late 60s. He was kind of slow to move, gathering his groceries, straightening his shopping basket. And that's when it happened. From behind him, this woman, mid-30s, sleek ponytail, sharp expression, clearly in a rush, just paces forward, cuts right around him, and slams her items down on my conveyor belt like she owned the place. The man looked startled, and so did I. I said, politely but firmly, "Ma'am, he's actually next in line." She didn't miss a beat. With a smirk, she tossed back this little phrase that literally translates to, "Life is for the quick ones." The arrogance in her tone was unreal. It wasn't just what she said, it was how she said it, like she was schooling me on the laws of the jungle. I felt my jaw tighten, but before I could push further, the older gentleman just gave a small, tired smile and waved his hand as if to say, "Don't worry about it." Fine. If he wanted to let it go, I would. For now. So I started scanning her items. She stood there like she was in some kind of commercial, arms crossed, tapping her nails on the counter. When the total popped up, she pulled out a crisp banknote. I opened the till, grabbed the appropriate change, and counted it into my hand. That's when she looked at me and said, "Oh wait, I think I have exact change somewhere." She started digging through her purse, and I mean digging. Receipts flying, coins clinking, like she was mining for treasure. Meanwhile, I'm just standing there with a perfect handful of change ready to go. And that's when it hit me. The perfect, delicious comeback. Without saying a word, I leaned forward, gently but firmly smacked the chains down on the counter in front of her. Then I smiled my biggest, sweetest, most customer service approved grin and said, "Life is for the quick ones." Oh, the look on her face. First, confusion. Then the dawning realization that I had just used her own smug little motto against her. Her lips tightened, her nostrils flared, and in one swift motion, she snatched her change, turned on her heel, and stormed out, not even waiting for me to finish bagging her items. The older gentleman, still in line behind her, watched the whole thing unfold. As she marched away, he gave me the biggest grin and a discreet thumbs up. That simple gesture said it all. Justice had been served. The thing is, life might be for the quick ones, but it's also for the polite ones, the ones who respect others and wait their turn. And every now and then, karma doesn't take years. Sometimes it only takes a few seconds. If this story made you smile, smash that like button and share your revenge moment in the comments below. And of course, subscribe for more stories like this, because the best payback is always worth telling.